Hello and welcome to the video. I'm so glad to see you here. Have you ever been in that position where you've gone shopping and you've bought yourself all amounts of furniture and different fabrics and different textures like pillows and cushions and all the things, right? But then your space just doesn't feel right. That's because you're missing one key thing about layering. And I'm excited to tell you how to finally get layering correct. And this one trick will just work forever for you, right? Once you learn it. And then towards the end of the video, I'm going to show you a real life example about how you can actually implement that layering so you can see what I'm talking about. My name is Tia from Tia Caring Interiors. I'm an interior designer and I'm excited to be here to share with you this one tip. I know that when it comes to talking about interior design, most people get confused about how to actually layer. So if you haven't seen my previous video about materials, I'll link it below this video, and I would advise you see that first before actually jumping into this video about layering, because that's a foundation layer. But let's jump straight into it. So the first thing I want you to remember from that materials video about how to choose which materials you're going to go for. Now I'm going to assume that you've already seen that video. So the one key thing to get about layering and to get layering correct is the feeling. You want to stay in the same feeling family. For example, we might have this very earthy, very fiery kind of feeling that we want something very warm and cozy, right? And that might be our feeling family, or we want something quite smooth and shiny, right? Or we might want something that feels like, very light and airy and just like, a fresh breath of air, right? So we can just inhale and let go of all our stresses. So when you know the color family that you want, you need to stick to it when you're buying all your furniture and everything that you need to furnish your space. That's how you're going to have a coherent space that is layered but looks like, harmonious as well and well designed. The biggest mistake I see is people will get something like super warm, like leather, together with something super shiny, and really cold, like maybe silver metal, and then add on like some really light linen curtains. It's like, what is this? Like, it doesn't work. So yes, you're layering, but you're layering incorrectly. That's why your space does not feel right. So let me show you a really good example of a well layered space. What is the feeling for this room? So it's a calm relaxation, right? Calm and relaxation, and a very earthy and grounding kind of vibe. Now, imagine yourself, you want that very grounding, relaxing space, right? So with that color, with that feeling family, you then go and get yourself some cotton bedding. You get yourself some terracotta lamps, for example, or some terracotta vases. You add some like a jute rug, right? And you add like warm wood and heavier fabrics such as cotton for your curtains, and all of a sudden what you have is a layered space that has different materials and different textures to it. That's how you layer your space without making it look like a hot mess. Okay, I hope that this helps, and I definitely look forward to seeing you in my next video next week. And if you have any video suggestions, then definitely write them down below, and like this video, share, subscribe, and yeah, excited to see you in my next one. Bye for now.